Hi, I'm Mark Sutton. I'm the author of the book, How Democrats Can Win Back Men, available on Amazon. And I'm here today to talk to you about our upcoming election and how important it is for the Democratic Party to get at least a pretty good share of the male vote in order to win. So we're going to look at the presidential voting back to 1972, and we're going to look at the gender gap in that voting. So let's look at this graph real quick. If you look at this graph, if you look at the top, you see how women are voting more Democratic. That's going up with the gray line, and men are voting more Republican. That's going down on the black line. And this is a trend that has been increasing. But there's some important things to note here that I've found through my analysis. If you look at this number, minus 8%, every single time since 1972, if the Democrats have done minus 8 or better among male voters, they have won the election. And the opposite is also true. Every time the Democrats did worse than minus 8% among men, the Republicans won the presidential election. Again, this has been consistent every election since 1972. So given this information, I think it's really important for the Democrats to focus on the male vote. So let's look at what they've been doing. Let's take a look right now at the Democratic platform from 2024. If we look at the word count, I did a word count of this because I'm a data analyst. That's what I do. The word women appears 82 times, and the word men only appears 4 times. And 3 of those 4 times are just in a statement that says men and women. So that really leaves only 1. So it's very clear, just from looking at a basic word count of this document, that the Democratic Party has chosen not to focus on male issues in their campaign. That's obviously a strategy. They're making a very conscious choice, and I think that is a mistake. Instead, I think they should follow what I call the all-demographic strategy. The Democratic Party should go after everyone, including men, to have a much better chance to win not only just the White House, but also the swing states. And I think if they want to get Harris and Walz back here in the White House, they're going to have to do a better job of appealing to male voters. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot harder. Not impossible, but it's going to be a lot harder to win. Now, I want to make a couple things also very clear, and I do this every time I speak. I want to talk about inclusivity because it's a very important part of my message. When I talk about men, I'm talking about all men, including trans men, men of all races, all backgrounds, all sexualities, ability levels, ages, income levels, etc. Any other modifier you want to put on there. And it's also very important, especially this year, to realize that the Democratic Party has always been, of course, very supportive of women and girls. That's one reason I've been a Democrat for the last 35 years. I'm pro-choice, and this year on the ballot, the possible future of abortion rights is definitely front and center. Of course, we also have the possibility of the first ever female president, which would be amazing. These are 2 really, really important issues that, of course, are particularly important to women and girls. And so we need to support these. So I just want to be absolutely clear with people. I'm advocating for the Democratic Party to better appeal to male voters while still appealing to everyone else. Okay? So that's a really important thing. We can support multiple groups of people at the same time in important ways. So again, that's the summary of my book, which is called How Democrats Can Win Back Men. Again, I'm Mark Sutton. Thanks for listening.